It's a new month, which means it is time for my monthly Costco stock up. My list is actually pretty short today. Let's see if it stays that way once I get into the warehouse. There's just a few staples that I'm here to buy. Plus, I'm going to check out the sale items and see what's worth checking out. And I'm taking you along for the ride. So let's head on in. One thing I've been paying more attention to lately is making sure that we always have good protein options on hand. When those are stocked, it becomes a lot easier to pull together quick meals during the week without overthinking it. And Costco consistently has some of the best prices on staple proteins. So when I come here, I'm usually thinking about the few things that really anchor meals and lunches for us. Eggs are probably the simplest protein we keep around. They work for breakfast, quick dinners, even things like egg salad for lunch. They're also one of those ingredients that make it really easy to add protein to a meal without a lot of extra work. And compared to most grocery stores, Costco's price per dozen is usually pretty hard to beat. Another thing that I almost always keep stocked from Costco is frozen organic berries. They're great for smoothies, yogurt, oatmeal. They're an easy way to add fruit without worrying about it going bad during the week. I especially like having frozen fruit on hand because it makes quick breakfasts or snacks a lot easier. And compared to buying the smaller containers at the grocery store, the price per pound here is usually much better. Chicken breast is another thing that I almost always keep stocked. It's probably the protein that I build the most dinners around because it works for so many different kinds of meals. When I get home, I usually either portion it out so that it's ready for things like sheet pan meals, or I will use it in a freezer meal prep. Costco also consistently has one of the better prices on grass-fed ground beef. I still had some in the freezer, so I didn't pick it up today, but it's another one that I almost always keep on hand because it's just so versatile. It works for things like tacos, pasta sauces, quick skillet meals when you just need dinner to come together quickly. I also try to make sure we have a couple easy protein options around for lunch. Things like tuna or turkey make it a lot easier to throw together something quick without having to think too hard about it. Having a few simple options like this on hand helps avoid that midday scramble of trying to figure out what to eat. And then there was one thing I noticed at Costco this time that I hadn't seen before. These Amy Lou chicken patties were new at my warehouse, so I decided to give them a try. These kind of things can be helpful for breakfast or on nights when you need something really quick, but you still want a decent protein option. It's always nice to have a couple of easy options like this in the freezer for those busier evenings. And these are the kind of staples I try to keep stocked, so putting meals together during the week feels a little easier and a little less stressful. If you want to see how I actually turn things like these Costco staples into real weeknight dinners, I'll link a video here where I walk through how I set up dinners for the week. And I'll see you over there.